When going through Anxiety DPDR, I picked up an extremely strange behavior that I never engaged in before falling into the cycle. And this was looking up the ingredients of any single thing I was eating and trying to see if maybe I'd have an allergy to it. And the weird thing is, I don't have any allergies at all. The only thing I sometimes have is seasonal allergies to pollen and ragweed, but I've never eaten something and had a major allergic reaction to it. What I noticed is that during my anxiety in DPDR, my health anxiety really spiked up. And during that period, I constantly would analyze what I was eating and trying to contemplate whether or not I may or may not have an allergy to it. And take note, I was a person that used to love exploring new foods and was never worried about this type of thing. And now, when I was in this cycle, I was constantly analyzing how I felt after each new food I would eat. And this was one of the last few safety behaviors I dropped when I was on my way to full recovery, because I didn't even know that I was engaging in it for quite a while. But once I caught myself doing this and realized, okay, this is not the way normal me would act, I gradually started reintroducing new foods again and tried my best to not engage in looking up these types of ingredients and whether or not I might have an allergic reaction to it. Because it literally got to a point I would Google what are the odds of an allergic reaction to this specific ingredient, whether it was a new fruit or a new type of fish I was eating. It really didn't make a difference, but I knew that's not the way normal me would behave. And instead of jumping into it head first and just diving into a bunch of new food off the bat without doing research, I would just gradually start to reintroduce new foods and do my best to refrain from actually looking up any type of information on it. And in the moment, trying my best to actually enjoy it, despite my brain, jumping to the worst possible conclusions and sometimes even creating symptoms. I've had times where my throat literally got tight because I was worried about a potential allergic reaction that I did not have. And by doing this slowly, I gradually taught my mind that it doesn't need to react this way anytime that I tried a new food. And I gained more and more confidence to the point where I eventually, like now, became exactly back to my old self, where I enjoy trying new foods and I don't even think about having allergic reactions anymore because I'm typically not allergic to stuff. And even if I did end up having an allergic reaction, it can't be worse than constantly worrying about having an allergic reaction. And all of these weird symptoms and fears that we develop during anxiety and depersonalization, derealization, it's all just a product of nervous system sensitization. It's just an outlet for our minds to release all of the anxiety that we have. And in topics like this, it's literally rooted in uncertainty. And like I've said in past videos, when your nervous system is sensitized, it absolutely hates uncertainty. So it makes things like this feel way more dangerous than it truly is. But if you'd like more information on anxiety, DPDR, and nervous system sensitization, you can get my completely free DPDR Calm Kit by clicking the link on my profile.